Restoration is brought to you by
High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Adonko hand sanitizer. Sure odo.
Hello, you're welcome to Restoration. It's been a while and we are really excited to come back to your screen and bring you all the wonderful stories that actually give your life a twist to make you make the right choices. We're saying a very big thank you to our sponsors, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, Adonko Original Hand Sanitizer, and Adonko Next Level. High Sense, everyday prizes for everyday people. We say very big thank you to you, High Sense, and to La Palm Royal Beach Hotel for constantly supporting us since we began Restoration. We say we are eternally grateful. A very big thank you also going out to Asida Fabrics for the fabric that you see in me rock today is from Asida Fabric, and you can locate them at the Makola Shopping Mall opposite the Methodist Book Depot, and they are actually on the first floor. So if you can go to Makola, then you definitely visit Asida Fabric, and they will give you any fabric that will make that special day of yours entirely unique. A very big thank you to ABS Lux Line. ABS, thank you very much for this beautiful outfit, and you can locate them on the Odoko Highway opposite Anointed Electrical. And I'm saying thank you very much to you, Ophelia, and your team. To GH Beauty Artistry for my makeup today, Adam, I'm saying a very big thank you to you and your girls. You are simply amazing, and you're also responsible for the makeup of my guests today. And to M-Clan Media, thank you so much, you guys. You simply rock. And of course, my hair today is by Harry's Professional Hair Salon, and you can locate at Harry's Professional Salon at Fadama. So very big thank you to all of you.
Restoration.
I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort. I got yes, confidence. I got yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month? Yes.
I got yes, confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes, protection. I got
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes, protection.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winner who are there just to send me and Pimpino. You to me 5 gems if you get a dear you need your Brucia, your fans, any and down for any. Nanso, who bet to me about home by use Adonko hand sanitizer, debia, any bribia. Every say you to me 5 gems if you near my yesa is so. Adonko hand sanitizer, bet to me about home by debia, free gems, bacteria, you need in home. Adonko hand sanitizer, sure or dog. Never home by
FD ahwehwe say dwade nkrato mu agye atum say eye.
Would you need high sensible top fridge? Wait and keep power. I think they can form a hotel for any students and more hostels. High sense double door fridge and keep power. Where won't for the and shame man and say where a high sense cross door fridge. A so a coolant term. It's an inverter technology never mutino. Yedum kanya kra. A cost to ye juma. High sense deep freezer near. I am a few. Chopba any cold stuff when you now. When we a supermarket, hotels, restaurants, any pubs. Yeah, we here near. High sense display fridge. Every 25th July. A couple 5th August. Yenim sense seal top and so for my day. Fridge a mama sunina. Yeah, this one will say who? It's a high sense showroom now. I want memo baby. I want Jodie. High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Hello. The thing is, you know exactly what you're selling, but the people that need to know what you're selling to buy it, they don't. At M-Clan, we conceptualize, we script, we produce, compelling video communication to shine the brightest light on your business to expedite, accelerate your growth. Think of us as the creative department of your business. We work with you to get you exactly where you want to be. Let us be the ones to shoot your next TV commercial. We promise to deliver. Call this number.
Marriage, as we know, is a beautiful thing, but sometimes if you are caught up with the wrong person, what we all know to be beautiful can actually be very ugly. Our guest today has a story that will actually get all of us thinking when it comes to choosing our life partner. Our guest today is Madame Rosina Amissah. Auntie Rosina, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Yes, thanks very much.
Okay, so let me ask you, when you're getting married, you actually have time to court first. Did you court your husband before getting married?
Not too long.
How long did you court?
Like 6 months.
6 months?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I would want to find out, was it because you loved him so much or you were under pressure? That is why you just courted for 6 months?
I was under pressure. It was my daddy.
Okay.
My father. He introduced me to my husband. He said he was a officer.
Okay.
Yeah, so my father said he's very humble and respectful. And me too, it's like, many shit. I don't know how to describe it. So he wants a humble man for me. So my father was pressing me. That was not my choice, but my father rejected my choice and was pressing that officer for me. So it takes only 6 months.
Daddy did not allow you go to the market to find your own spec?
I find my own. I brought him, he sacked him for several times.
So you were left without a choice.
Yeah.
You had to leave with what you didn't like.
Yes, please.
So when you courted him for 6 months, did you find anything you did not like about him?
The love was not there, but it's like he was respectful and very calm.
Okay.
So my father said, when you marry, don't love the person. Gradual process, the love will come.
But did he love you? Or did he make you believe he loved you?
He loved me, but because I was having someone that I love, I was not loving him that time. But it's like forcing. My father is pressing me. It was a lot for me. That if like I didn't marry that man and he died, I shouldn't come. So I was a little bit scared that my father would die and I can't go there. No. So I have to understand whatever he tells me.
So at what point did you decide that, okay, let's go of my choice and settle for my father's choice?
That was the 6 months that I thought for it for like 2 months. Then he said I should give him the answer. Other than that, I'm out from his children. Then I said, Daddy, now I agree. But when I send the man I want to marry, he will sack them. The way he will react to us, he might feel bad. So it's like I have to agree with him.
On the day you were getting married, were you happy?
I was. Because whatever would be the case, I have to marry. So I was happy.
When you moved into your husband's house, were your expectations met based on your father's judgment?
Yeah, when I went there, as my father was saying, he wanted a calm and respectful person for me. The man was that way. He was respectful and very calm.
Did he allow you be yourself?
Yeah. But it's like, it all started like, the marriage started 1 year, 2 years. There was no issue. Like there was miscarriages from me. a lot of miscarriages, 3 years, 4 years. Then the family, my husband's family, was standing against me. That a woman who will come to, we need children. It's like they were pressing me. So I was disturbed.
You were disturbed?
Yes, of what my father has pushed me.
Had you gone to the hospital to check if there were issues?
There were a lot of gynecologists. Daddy said he had one son. So it's like the fault is from me. So I'm the only person who was going to see the gynecologist all the time. I went a lot of gynecologists. But it's like this infection. But just they were treating me and there was no issue. Even the man that they would tell me I'll conceive, that man that the blood would come more. So I was a little bit disturbed and confused. I don't know what to do. I went to my father one day, I want to kill myself. He has pushed me to where I don't belong to. And he said that was the right place for me. So I should go back. But it's like they were...
Was he not worried about what you were going through? Because for a woman, psychologically, if you've been married for 3 years...
It's more than the 3 years, 4 years, 5 years.
4 years, 5 years, and there is no child, and you're having miscarriages, is an issue of concern. Was he not bothered?
One thing he was telling me that God gives children. So if myself, I can't fight for it, I should wait for God. God will give me. And he was quoting me, Hannah and Sarah, they were in the Bible, they conceived. So I should take heart and get patience for it. So I just take it. So I was praying. And my daddy too was my husband. He was not saying anything bad about that issue. Even when the family member comes and he stand behind me and said...
He supported you.
Yes, about that issue.
So why was he not going with you to get checked?
He went with me only once. But the doctor also said he should always come. He gets annoyed that he has one son. It's me that I have not given birth. So he will not come. He even said he will not see that gynecologist again. So he didn't. So I'm the only one who was going always. And there was no issue for me, auntie. For getting to the 8 years, there was no issue in the marriage. So my late sister died. The one who followed me died and left me one girl. And daddy too brought the son. At first, I say I will not allow the son to come because he didn't tell me when he's going to marry me. He lied to me. So my father said I should allow the boy to come because I don't have a child. Yeah, so he came and joined with my sister's late daughter. They are 2. So I was taking care of them. So what I said to myself is that a mother is the one who can take care of children, but not the one who can conceive. Yeah. So I was taking care of them, praying that through them, I'll get my own and add it to them. But that place we were was a barracks. And it was very terrible for me. Even if I'm washing for the children, they make mockery of me. This woman, when they say that sometimes I leave the washing, I'll go inside, I'll be crying. When I come out, at that time, Daddy will go to work. When I come out, I will just wipe the tears. And the children will be asking, Mommy, why? I say nothing. They were making mockery of me. Auntie, it came to a time that even when I'm going to church, I have to look here and look here, whether they are not outside, before I can come out from the room and run to the church. Even going to school, I have to look here and look here, because when I come out, they make indirect mockery of me. So, I've been hiding myself from it because of my predicament. Yes, I was praying to God, doing the medication as they were telling me to do that. Yes, there was no issue for me then. For 8 good years, it was very terrible. Sometimes I feel like killing myself. I don't know what I'm doing. They confirm me like a person, a rejected something that I'm not in need of that barrack, because all of them has children. So with the exception of me that I'm not having children. So I feel bad. But when I talked, Daddy said, I shouldn't mind them. They didn't marry me. Even the mother and the father and the sisters, they didn't marry me. He married me. So I should look at him. It's okay. So a time came that we went to transfer. Kaswa was our first station. So our second station was Yeji. So we went transferring. So by the time we were there, the information has gone that there is an officer coming. The wife has not conceived. So when I reached there, they know me. I'm married woman. I carry the 2 children over there. Yes, sir. Mama Mini. And your mama Mia. Oh, auntie. So I think one day I take rope that I want to tie it with the ceiling fan and kill myself. It couldn't avail for me. Then when I'm planning evil, then the children will just come closer to me then. So it affects the brains. I behave abnormally. Daddy, too, when we went to Yeji, because the officers were policing his mind, he turned his back at me.
Oh, no.
Telling me that you eat just like that, you don't bring any food in the house. I said, you. He said, yes, I'll go for another woman. I said, okay, if you go for another woman, that's no problem, but don't insult me. So he was moving with the officers over there, the way he was doing it to me at Kaswa, he stopped. So all that came to my mind, killing yourself. So the brains, I don't know, I was behaving abnormally. When I'm at the school, I was teaching. Sometimes I'll be standing at the blackboard. The time I realize I'm in the house, I don't know what happened before I came to the house. I will go to the riverside, I don't know. When the thing gets removed from me, then I'll walk back to the house. I don't know what takes me there. So it was very difficult for me. So my father himself came for me, sent me to what do you call it?
Psychiatric.
They said, I'm not mad, it's overthinking. I told the doctor that my father put me to all these things. I was telling the doctor, so I should take heart, it will go. So whenever they will send me back to daddy, then it started again. So it was on and off that my father said he can't stand for divorce, so I should be there. So he said that,
at the expense of your mental health?
Yes, he said I should be there. So when they bring me to Accra, small time, they have to take me back to the north again. When I see daddy to the way he's going out and coming late, sometimes you come 12 o'clock. I say that when I cook, he doesn't eat. But we eat together. So when he was doing that to me, I can't eat. Because we always eat together. When even if he's at work, I will wait for him to come before we all eat the food. So when he started, that he will not eat my food. I was saying, that's what brought the madness, as I'm saying. I don't know what to do. I was very disturbed. And he's not telling me, maybe cheer up and those things.
Yeah, like he used to do.
He came 12 o'clock and I said, why are you coming? He said, have you rented a room? You pay light bill? Yes, keep no. He was doing all this. I was telling my father, he's the one pushing me inside, so he can't say anything. The blame is from him. Yeah. Because the one who married me, myself, I studied the person long. Before I brought the person, he rejected the person. And the person too, I know him very well, that he will not do such a thing to me, as daddy went to North and was doing all those things to me. So it came to a time that one of the eyes became blurred. And I told my father, he said, then I have to be surgery. Because I'm a teacher, so I can't teach with one of the blurred eyes. So he brought me to Confanoche and I was surgery over there. After the surgery, auntie, I went totally blind. I can't see anything as I was seeing it small. I can't see anything at all.
What went wrong during the surgery?
I don't know. After they removed the plaster, I can't identify anything. So I don't know what happened when they were doing the surgery. I can't see anything for 8 good years. Daddy to abandon me. So my father have to bring me to Accra. Then for medication.
At that time, where were the children?
They were at North with daddy.
Was he taking good care of them?
Yeah, for the children he was taking, but for me, dear, he's not minding me.
Did he bring another woman to the house?
I was asking the children, they say no. He has been going out to sleep there. For Barras, if you marry, you can't bring another woman to the house. Whilst your wife, they know your wife. Everything has been written inside the book. So when you bring another woman there, and they know it's not your wife, you'll be questioned at the workplace. So he was sleeping outside. He go to the woman, eat there, do everything there, leave the children in the barracks. Then he come late, as he was doing when I was there. So all this frustration.
Could it be, just for the benefit of doubt, could it be that you also might have provoked him in a way?
No, I was not doing that, because that is humble person. So the way I call him daddy, I don't call him husband. I always call him daddy, like my father. That's the way I call him, the way I talk to him, the way. If I go to the stand polishing his shoe. When it's Saturday, he'll bring more than 20 shoes. I have to use brush to polish. You know, police people. Polish and wash the clothes, the uniform, iron it and hang it. So I don't know what I was doing bad. With the exception of my predicament, I'm not bringing children. That was the issue. That they pollute his mind that I'm not bringing children to him. He needs children from me, not my sister's daughter. That's what sometimes he's saying. At first, he was not saying those things. He's rather encouraging me that God, appropriate time, it will come. So such person will just turn. You'll be Auntie, it wasn't easy for me. Me that I'm not a psychiatric, I thank God. Because I've passed a lot of pain still.
Before you went for the eye surgery, what kind of torture were you going through?
The blindness came. They were just moving me from hospital to hospital. You know, that time my late sister daughter was in university. And because of my predicament, she had to drop out and come and be holding my hand. I can't do anything. I can't bath. So she was taking care of me and my husband's son.
Your stepson?
Yeah, at that time he too has reached university. I was the one taking care of them. Daddy was taking back both of us. I was doing the most. Yeah, so they shouldn't know that I was the one taking care of them and I'm blind. So one drove from the university, the girl, and was holding my hand. So when we come for medication at Accra here, our money, Site for Africa was my first place. Kolebu, then I went to Site Kolebu, there was no issue. I came to Site for Africa too. They were treated every month, we have to come. Until we bring 1,000 plus. When we are going, they will put me inside a taxi going to church and we'll be begging money for transport. So I become like a fraud. If people doesn't know me and I come to your church for help, you think maybe I'm a fraud. So sometimes I'll be telling I'm not a fraud because of my predicament. That's what I'm begging for, transport back to the north. So that's what we were doing. When I come for medication, we are going, no transport, we beg, then we go back.
But at that time, your father was in Accra, wasn't he?
He was late.
Oh,
he died because of the way my situation became, because it's the cause of it. And I was saying it, Daddy, when I was blind, when I see him, I start crying, Daddy, have you seen? And I'm blind, you are okay. Whenever I see my Daddy, now I'm blind, you are okay. So he died. He left me. And my mother family too, they are all late. I'm the only one left. They are saying my grandmother went for some girls old time and he couldn't send the girls back. So it affects the family. They are all late. With the exception of me that I'm living with my late sister daughter. We are the only one in the family and my two uncles, they are the village. Finished. We don't have anybody there. So I'm the only person now there. They look at me too. Marriage, no children, sickness. So at 8 years, blindness. So after I've been moving around, I want to kill myself. Where am I going? I don't know. When the killing comes like that, I don't know where I'm going. I'll be asking myself, where am I going? God will not take me. I'll just stop. So last year we came to Ordeal at Mankesin. That was hair bar, the first hair bar.
Just take it easy. I see you're just...
We went to that place and the man started with the herbal medicine for me. I was doing it.
I just want you to relax a little bit because I can see you're trying so hard to control yourself. So you just take a deep breath. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Restoration. I remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got. Yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection, I got.
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winning on who are the jet to semia and pimpino. Your to me 5 gems if in Kitadia, your near Brucia, your fans, any and down for any. Nanso, what bet to me about home by? Use a Adonko hand sanitizer, debia, any bribia. Every say you to me 5 gems if in Yama Yasa is so. Adonko hand sanitizer, bet to me about home by debia, free gems, bacteria, you need in home. Adonko hand sanitizer, sure or dog. Never home by
FD ahwehwe said dwadi nkratoy mu agye atum se eye.
Would you need high sensible top fridge? Weight and trip power. I find me can form a hotel for any students and more hostels. High sense double door fridge and trip power. We won't go be and shame man and say. Where a high sense cross door fridge. Emotion, a coolant term. It's an inverter technology never mutino. Yedum kanya cry. A cost to year juma. High sense deep freezer near. I am a few. Chop bar, any cold stuff when you now. One we supermarket, hotels, restaurants, any pubs. Yeah, we here near. High sense display fridge. Edited 25th July. A copy 5th August. Yenim sense seal top and so for my day. Fridge a mabo sunina. Ya tete so mo say who? It's a high sense showroom na. E wo memo baby a. E kwa jodie. High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Hello. The thing is, you know exactly what you're selling. But the people that need to know what you're selling to buy it, they don't. At M-Clan, we conceptualize, we script, we produce compelling video communication to shine the brightest light on your business, to expedite, accelerate your growth. Think of us as the creative department of your business. We work with you to get you exactly where you want to be. Let us be the ones to shoot your next TV commercial. We promise to deliver. Call this number.
Okay, so it's another high sense super crazy giveaway moment, and this time we are at Abekala Pass and we have a winner from Abekala Pass. We'll be giving you a lot of winners from this part of town. So if you are in your community and you love Restoration with Stacey, let us know and we'll come and visit you. So our winner for this week is Kofi Kodie. Kofi Apome. Na yes, what the restoration pa chemi.
Oh, intimi ka se chen. O na the brain here. Good. Before e be hwe be pepper na okwa wa hwe da.
Na me feel kra chen mo.
Let's you do it.
But na o hwa ye no de he na ye wo fe pa.
Pacho. Ma hwe to aso be 3 years na. Me ba ku be last 2 years me hwe ye. Even recently ma hwe eye Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Odro de. But it's Baku bi abehwe ya ene made bi anase me frɛ wo in night Prophet Isaac Anton ahoda Congress Chapel asoya no ewo dansoma. In fact, from that day na me hu the background ni where the biana so nyina wo ene ni nyina kwa no me want the number because the number asem o kan ni to makoma so because o kire say nyame frɛ enna form and ofani ma bebre mu. After 22 years, ansa no obehu onyankopon ensa ano de compare ka eneno obia man ho so a oso edifu anase o esofo yenim nase anase eja wotete no o ka bibi ma bi hu se so obi be esofo kra na e o se yetumi nya yetresi a yehu ne background se we ofri sofo we ase anase na minipa we ene so ne mu anase entity no enye so akoto na emu yatete no anase ye de wo no ene ye kire no eho akwan na eto masumye pa menkai mountain de menkai say last
2 years the bonse ma ho ayade now so we show na there na we see free show no
well media more time no asofo baswa I am a depa because I'm in making of that journey you know you who suffer pe that day
why alert
it me plan record at the tour
hey
e sa boni bi me boni bi sa James me be tiahoka ba be tiahoka because mission there e free restoration is one a man ya why broken hearted enya akoma asa achichere ena esanso ema obi ehunu se bibie nu onu ma eye ahongroso because obi aba o se mabre nia waso sidi enya nyina o se mebreye me enya ni easy e she me plan say dia me bia no me nkoso anye
na me wonam bia so no be free
sanity
why ya dey ente na ye ba ya yamba ne bone high sense for ana asma ye e wo ho until this week only a winner for your high sense super crazy giveaway moment until high sense was the emfa we say
wow
na there na work at your high sense
the pacho meni ajepa me crime say me ayo no onya obe 1 month or the best say and a high sense for that room mama over intimidated no koto na me use
where you super papa.
Na maka tro bi say onkoto high sense product because they say there ewiasin baby a high sense
and one number 1
high sense into obi ankonkoto bi yeah the high sense
so this is our winner for this week's High Sense Super Crazy giveaway moment. If you want to get something from High Sense, get in touch with us and we will come to your community. Welcome back, and that is our winner for this week's High Sense Super Crazy giveaway moment. Very soon on the show here in the Restoration Studio, Auntie Rosina also get to pick something that she will take home. Back to our conversation, Auntie Rosina. So now your father, who pushed you to marry, is dead.
Yes, please.
Your mother's family, there is nobody.
Yes, please.
So you're left
with my
alone with your late sister's daughter and your stepson.
Yes, please.
And where was Daddy at this time?
Daddy, I don't know where he's whereabouts because when
did he know you had gone blind?
Yes, when I was blind, my father was telling him that your wife is blind. He said, so he should do what? He should come for me. I'm not giving him anything. So if I'm blind, he should come for me. That was it. Even when my father died, Daddy didn't come to the funeral. But the most painful thing is that I bought land at Kasua. Like by now, all my teachers, they built. Daddy had terrible issue at North. He knocked a mad woman by a motor. And there are rules you have to take the person to hospital. And Daddy refused. So he was about to remove the uniform. Came and signed the land, and I signed the money, and they just quit the issue. And he was okay with it. So now I've lost my land. I couldn't build. And I've lost my site because of my predicament. Because my daddy pushed me to what I don't belong to. And I'm blind. If you are blind, it means your life is getting to an end. You can't see anything. Neither day nor night, I can't see. So as I was telling you, I was at my person for the treatment. There was no issue. He had to collect 1,000, and there was no issue. Another person directed us to Amissah Stadium Junction. So I came there last year. He started with the drugs, and I said I can see small. That was last year. So I told the doctor that I can see small. And she gave us a lot of drugs to send to the north. So I was there, and she called me that she wants me to come closer so that she'll be doing the drugs to me frequently so that I can see and go back to the field. And I said, I don't have room. And she said she will see whether somebody can help me with semi room with 1 year. So that after the medication, maybe I'll get work, then I'll rent my own. So one day I was there, then she said I should pack my things inside the cargo. They've got the semi room for me for 1 year, so I should come. So I came, and I'm doing the medication. That was last year, doing the medication at Amissah Stadium Junction. So she rented a place for me at Amissah New Life. That's where I was. So I was there doing the medication now for 5 months, 6 months. Then it seems he can't take care of my food and those things. Yeah. So I was suffering. So I went to the landlady and told her that I was a teacher, but because of my predicament, I can't go back to the field now. So aside the teaching, so I can bake. So I want to bake and make that so bulubu as I was doing at the north and sell it to the school children when they close. He said, no, there will be no space for me. If only I can carry it on my head and go and sell there, it's allowed. But to bring it in front of her, she's selling everything. Auntie, I don't know what to do. So I make the sobolobo and the meat pie. I carry it. I went and fell inside the gutter. Now you see my cat. Oh. Somebody just paid all my hospital, but I can't afford for it. Because my story was hard that I'm blind, I'm seeing small. I have to do something with the head. The head is not good, the sight is not good. I'm forcing myself to do something to get my daily bread and get something for the children at the school. Because when I was blind, people were just fighting for me. And in my life, I decided to take care of orphanage. I couldn't get that chance. I couldn't get the strength to do work and take care of orphanage. So it was very terrible for me. I was fasting. I can't tell people my issue. I don't. Because human being cannot help. I know the deception of God. Human being can just deceive you. But God is the only one who cannot disappoint. As Daddy disappointed me because of my predicaments. So I don't put my trust much in human being. So I was there fasting. Sometimes I would take water and sleep without food. God say my body is the temple of him. This ring, I said I will not remove it. I'm 52. Nobody likes me to marry, so I will stay. So God takes my life. So for marriage, it's out from my life. But who will help me? So I wrote application to schools. Because of my predicament, they didn't take me. They said I can't do the register, I can't do the lesson notes. But formally, I was ICT madam at the secondary school department. And now because of my sickness, I've come down. One director called me and said, "Madam, you can speak better English, so I will allow you to come and take the crutch and do the oral so that I can give you small thing." I said, "Okay, Auntie, I'll go to the school, no food, even no part-time as previous time they were giving it, and they pay it because I can't do lesson, I can't write small. I have to take it for the medication. I prepaid. Sometimes food to eat. I don't tell people my issue because their teachers, they can't help me, and you go and tell them your story. It will be something. Tell God. If God didn't help me, I don't think the teachers over there will help me. So I'm teaching small. I find it difficult financially, and my rent finished. The landlord came down, "Madam, your 1 year is finished." I said, "I don't have any money to pay again." He said, "Then I'm giving you 2 months. If the 2 months reach and you are not going out, I'll come go and take rent control and come and remove your things." So until the day the landlord told me that I decided to take poison, so that by the time you come, I'm dead in the room. Whether they will take my dead body and remove the things. And when I went to the room, 2 voices, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" And I stopped. So the next day I went to the school. Then I saw Sister Stacy making some program on TV3. And I said, with all this my problem, why can't I go there and explain things to him? Maybe somebody can accommodate me for maybe 1 year to continue with the medication. So I went to TV3. They said, Sister Stacy is not around. And they were just asking me questions. I don't want to tell them. I told them that I want to see Sister Stacy herself before I can narrate my story to her. They said she's not around. Then they called one journalist and gave his number to me. And I was asking him questions before I started telling him my story on the phone. So when I finished, he said, "Madam, you go, we will call you." I told him that I don't have transport. He said, "Why I am too? I can't give you money." So ask money from those who are the receptionists. I asked them, I said, "Mom, we don't have money." Auntie, I was feeling ashamed of myself. So I left there. That was February. I left. The landlord said I should be out from the room. So what I'm thinking is that people have begged for me for maybe next 2 weeks, then have to be out from the room. So I'm just praying that God will just help a helper for me to get the money to give to the man or get another place to sleep. Then I was there like a week. Then one man called me and said, "Am I Rosina Amissah?" I said, "Yes." He said, I can't remember, I came and narrate my story to him. He said, "At where? TV3. He said, journalist. So they want to see me at, he mentioned the name here, but I've forgotten. I'll be coming here 28th May. Then that will be Saturday. I said, okay. So I was asking him, what are they going to ask me? He said about the issue. I narrate to him on the phone. That's what I'm coming to say. I said, okay. So it's like when I was in the school, I was even calling him because he told me he will be giving me the direction Wednesday so that Saturday I will follow up. So Wednesday I called him and he said the direction will be given to me on Saturday morning before I will come. You come. So this morning I called myself and he didn't pick the call. So later another number called me and gave you the direction. And Auntie, I came. So Auntie, if you didn't help me for the accommodation, I don't know. I don't know my left and right. Now I'm seeing small. But it's like the brain is tough. Sometimes if they put pepper inside my head.
Where are your children? Are they still in the north?
No. The boy, my husband's son, he was taking care of me small when I was blind. Daddy told him that the mother is at the village, so he should go and see the mother. Then he called my daughter and said, Daddy said, Mommy, and your mommy. Then my daughter gets annoyed and said, so when we were with Mommy and she was taking care of us, Daddy doesn't know you have Mommy. Okay, so when my daughter told me, I said, you should tell him you should stop taking care of him. He was sending us money sometimes. I said he should stop. And my daughter told me, now he's 3rd year. People have helped her. So my force to sell is that I'll get some provisions and give it to her.
To support her.
Yes, but it couldn't. Because now the head, the brains still, and the eyes too has not gone completely.
But at least you can see a little.
Yes, and I can see.
Because I saw you walk.
Yes, I can walk. But when I'm crossing, I can't. Unless I let somebody
help you.
Cross me. And I'm teaching. I can teach with it, but when I finish, like from Monday to Friday, I feel severe headache. For the painkiller, I take it just like that. But when it's paining me, I'll take painkiller. I don't take it drug abuse. I don't take it as the other. Because when it's paining me, I feel like taking the painkiller so that I'll be okay.
Wow. So, like we always do on Restoration, we support people who are in need. And I'm sure most of you are touched by Auntie Rosina's story. So I would let her put her number across so that, as you have done for so many people on this show, you can support her with anything little that you have. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. You might not know how far your little donation to her would benefit her and her daughter in the 3rd year at the university.
Yeah,
she's at UCC.
Yes, please.
Wow. It means she's very intelligent.
Yes.
But God bless you. It's not everybody who would take another woman's child and nurture them.
I went for orphanage. You know the Tamale people, they fight and the chiefs. I went for 2 orphanage. When my predicament came that I can't see, I gave it to my teachers. They are there, the 2 boys.
Wow.
They are there, but I don't have any strength to work and send them money. I wish I can come back and be working, even if I'm selling, crying, through the education somewhere. But the brains and the sight are not helping me.
So can you put your number across? Maybe if people want to send you money on mobile money, a number that people can send you money on.
Yes, Auntie.
So kindly give us the number.
054 7954 906.
So 054 7954 906. 906.
Yes, please.
Okay, so kindly repeat it one last time.
054 7954 906.
Okay, so I would say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for coming to share this story.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure now parents who are pushing their daughters to get married to people of their choice would have a second thought.
Yes.
Because I'm sure your father thought daddy was an angel.
Yes.
Because of what he knew about him. But later on, I'm sure he was disappointed. So I'm sure a lot of parents will pick lessons from your story today and make better choices when it comes to their children selecting their life partners. So before you go, I would want you to pick a card here. Yeah. Okay, so let me help you with that. Okay, thank you for coming. You take home a Hisense rice cooker. So I think the rice cooker, you need it. So if Na is around, we can have our rice cooker now. So this is coming from Hisense to you on Restoration. You just don't come and go empty-handed. So Hisense is asking us to give you rice cooker.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you. So this one is for you. And I'm sure it will go a long way to help you. Now you don't have to go around and try to look for your gas. And yes, you just pour your rice in and it's good. So thank you very much for sharing your story. God richly bless you. And that's not all. Also from Nexta Ghana Limited, we have Yas products for you. Yeah. God bless you too. So I will just tell you to keep hope alive. God has a reason for keeping and sustaining us. You might think what you're going through has just brought you to a place to set you back, but sometimes God has a way of moving us to another phase. He just takes you through things to build you, and trust me, very soon Daddy will come back begging.
No.
You don't want Daddy to come back?
No, I will not marry again.
You don't marry him again, but to forgive is divine.
Now forgiving him, I will not marry again. He didn't take my predicament. God said it's only death that separates marriage. But for me, my situation, it was sickness that separates marriage. And Daddy is fought from Daddy. That's why I was blind and all those things. Like if you have taken me and go for another woman, Cora, and take me as I am. The way he give me insult and he maltreated me, it pains me a lot. If I'm not giving birth, I can go for another woman, will bring the children, I'll take care of them. Now, why do you have to insult me with my predicament, bringing me this far? I'm blind, a teacher. They are telling me I'm not a complete teacher. I can't do lesson, no. I can't mark register, so they can pay me as I deserve. And now they throw me out from a single room. If it's not this particular by now I've built, it's not self-contained, but I've built small. But all these things, it's many things. So I will teach it like that.
It is well. God has never made a mistake. Maybe if you had everything you desire, we wouldn't know where you would be today. Yes, so in everything, let's give thanks to Him. Amen. You have life. Amen. Some people went through your predicament and they can't see anymore. At least you can see. Because I looked at you walk to the washroom yourself, yes, without anybody supporting, yes, you. It means there are better days ahead. Amen. So just open your heart, forgive him, let it go. Amen. Let it go. I'm sure he would also pick his lessons. Life is about learning and growing. Everything that comes to us builds us. It does not break us. So just let it go, okay? I'm sure once we have your number, our very good partners and supporters will donate to support you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you too. Well, this has been Auntie Rosina's story, and I'm sure most of you have been moved to tears with this story. If you have anything little, kindly support her by sending money to her mobile money account, which she just mentioned and which is also on the screen. Please, let's help her with anything that we can, because today is her plight. We never know when our plight will be. I always say that when we are generous, we should remember that there are seeds we're sowing, and one day we are going to reap of that seed. So as we go, I want to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Fliss, Hisense, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Adonko Original Hand Sanitizer, and Adonko Next Level, to ABS Lax Line, Acida Fabric, GH Beauty Artistry, and to Harry's Professional Hair Salon for my hair today. It has been a story, and I know that next week we will come back to you with another story that will move you to make the right choices for your life. Always do remember, you can do everything through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to the end of the tunnel. I see a bright light shining through, and it's just for you.